So when we're adding and subtracting algebraic fractions, the most important thing to remember is that we need the exact same denominator. So looking at A, we have denominators of 16 and 8. So our lowest common multiple of 16 and 8 is going to be 16 itself. So that just means that we need to change that 8 into a 16, and to do that we need to double it. And remember that whatever we do to the bottom, we have to also do to the top. So then we expand out our brackets. We've got v over 16 plus 2 times 7v gives us 14v over 16. Now we have the same denominator, so we're ready to add. V plus 14v gives us 15v. So with b, we've got a 27 and we have a 9. All of these ones on this page, you'll be able to multiply one of the denominators to equal the other instead of have to change both. So all we have to do is multiply 9 by 3 to get to 27. Remember, whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top as well. So 3 times 2u gives us 6u, and that's over 27. Now that we have the same denominators, we are allowed to add. So 8u plus 6u gives us 14u over 27. For C, we've got 7 and 35, so we're going to multiply that 7 up to 35, which means we need to times by 5. But we have to do that to the top as well, so we end up with 20h over 35 minus 6h over 35, which leaves us with 14h over 35. So with these ones, they're also still going to have one multiply up to the other. So we have 20 and 5, so we're going to multiply that 5 by 4 to get it to 20. Got to do the same thing to the top. So then we have 13n minus 8n over 20, which gives us 5n over 20. With E, we've got 30 and 10. We're going to multiply that 10 by 3 to get to 30. And that one simplified down, n over 4. So we end up with 3 outside of x over 3 outside of 10. We multiply that out. We've got 23x over 30 plus 3x over 30, which adds up to 26 over 30, which also simplifies down to 13x over 15. In F, we have 6 and 30, so we're going to multiply that 6 by 5 to get it to 30. Got to do the same thing to the top. 5r plus 11r is 16r, simplifies to 8r over 15, because we just divided both of those numbers by 2. These ones are the next level, a little bit trickier, because you can't multiply one to get to the other. You've got to change both of them. So we have to consider what is the lowest common multiple of these numbers. 3 and 4, their lowest common multiple is going to be 12. So we need to multiply the 3 by 4 to get it to 12 and the 4 by 3. And whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. We expand that out. We've got 4f minus 3f, which gives us f over 12. In B, we've got a 5 and a 3. The lowest common multiple is going to be 15. Again, we need to times the denominators by the number they need to get to the common multiple. So we have a 5, we've got to multiply it by 3 to get to 15. We've got a 3, we've got to multiply it by 5 to get to 15. And in both cases, whatever's happened to the bottom has to happen to the top as well. Expand our brackets, we've got 12t minus 5t, which equals 7t over 15. Next one, we've got 2 and 9 as our denominators, which gives us the lowest common multiple of 18. So we have to multiply the 2 by 9 to get to 18 and the 9 by 2. Whatever we do to the bottom, we've got to do to the top. We've got 9q plus 8q gives us 17q over 18. Same thing on this page. We need to multiply both numbers. So we have a 9 and a 4, lowest common multiple of 36. The 9 needs to be multiplied by 4, and the 4 needs to multiply by 9. And you have to do the same thing to the top. So we have 4e plus 27e, which gives us 31e over 36. We've got a 10 and a 3. So the lowest common multiple of that's going to be 30. So the 10 has to be multiplied by 3, and the 3 has to be multiplied by 10. Expand our brackets. We've got 27y minus 20y. Gives us 7y over 30. And last one, we have 7a minus a over 10 minus 7. We have a 10 and a 7. The lowest common multiple is 70. So we multiply the 10 by 7 and the 7 by 10. We have 49a over 70 minus 10a over 70, which gives us 39a over 70.